Hello everyone, welcome back to chess. We're playing 1510 as black against Senku 13. We have a d4 opening, which we've discovered I don't know what to do against. And so I just go like this and hope for the best. Elite chess is restarting. Uh... Wait, I think I'd rather defend with a knight than a pawn, probably. Like, this is kind of weird to do this so early. This is the Queen's Gambit, right? That's what that is. I don't know. Don't go in for any gambits. Just get a solid pawn structure. Yeah, I don't know. They want to trade their like wing pawn for. I don't know. I'll take it. What's the worst that could happen? I don't know any Queen's Gambit lines, but I'm willing to give up that pawn if it seems convenient. I mean, they're threatening this, but I think I can just put my knight here and I'd be okay with that. They're also attacking this pawn, which is fine. Like I said, I'm happy to lose it. We could attack the queen, but I think, well, do they really want to play f3? No, but my bishop is going to be pretty unhappy. Having to come, like, well, you can come back here, I guess. Then this, though, yuck. Yeah, alright, we'll just give up that pawn. No biggie. I think I can go here, right? Yeah, why not? It's guarded twice, that was kind of the point of this. Then we'd be attacking this knight a second time as well, right? And he's pinned, so I think they would probably be trading here? This is a good spot for a knight. And also for a queen, by the way. If they take with the bishop, which I expect them to do, I'm taking with the queen. Or maybe doing this first? Okay, yeah, I guess they can defend the knight. And that way they don't have to let me advance my queen. But then I get this, I get to keep this cool knight, so I think I should trade here. But then they get to bring in this pawn. I see. Okay. Now, they're also threatening this, exposing my bishop. So that's not great. And even if I put a knight here, I'd be kind of stuck. I have to, like, retake and... I don't know, here, maybe? Only then takes? But I don't want to lose this knight position. Or, ugh, I hate this. I don't want to let them do this, I don't think. Improve their pawn. But I also don't want to lose the knight. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't mind if they take the knight with the bishop, I think, right? Because it gets me here. I just have to make sure I can get rid of this. So that I can actually take with queen. Okay, fine. You get to improve your pawn. I hate it. And then I think we castle. Or develop this knight. I kind of like putting him here, though, right? Problem is he temporarily blocks the queen when I do that. I think I'll just support my knight a bit. Seems a little weird, but it opens up like this, piling up on this pawn. They might have to take here, and then I don't know, or they could defend. There's options. I want to get rid of this bishop, but there's not an easy way to do that. I don't suppose I can get away with this somehow, can I? I think they just take with check, and I'm really sad. But this first preps this, as well as opening up my queen. I don't know, this doesn't seem to be going super well for me, but I don't think it's a disaster. Except for this bishop. I'd happily take this way, I guess? Okay, so now I can play queen here. Piling up on the pawn. But they could just defend it with the... Well, no. With the queen, I guess? There's this bishop move with this attacking their bishop, but they can just like trade and then nothing very good happens. Bring the knight here, but there's nowhere really for him to go. Like this I guess is the path? Okay, fine. So having solid control over this square would be nice. It's the one place the opponent could put a pawn to dislodge this knight. I'm not developing very well, though. Is that knight sack good? Ah, they're threatening this. Not this. Because of the bishop here. But can't I... No, I guess not. Then they would just take with the bishop first. Oh, also, it's this bishop, not this one. So this doesn't even chase him away. So you can defend like this. I worry, though, about, like, isn't this sack pretty good at that point? Ugh. My king side is pretty open, and I'm not going to be able to castle after this. I think this is working pretty well for the opponent. But I obviously can't suffer a knight to live here, so I could just give up this pawn. But if the knight stays here, I can't ever castle, so I think I do need to chase it away. I just worry about stuff like this, and there's a million things that can go wrong for me after this capture, but I don't know what I was supposed to do instead. This just like does not seem good. I think I actually have to run over here. Right, now that the F pawn is gone, this is just not a safe place for the king to be at all. Whereas I have decent control over the center. It might be nice to threaten the queen somehow, but I think she has places to go, like here, threatening this. Well, I'm defended. Like, where can the queen go? Here, 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 here. This is not... And several of these are still maintaining the attack, so I don't know how important it really is to take this file. Versus, like, what about knight here and annoy this bishop? I guess he can just back up. No, he can. Yeah, he can. He kind of has to, in fact, because we're threatening this fork. Here, here. What's the follow-up, though? This, I guess. Oh, they're threatening queen here as well, I suppose. Which would be like checkmate if I just moved the knight, right? Yeah, so that sort of deserves some attention, I guess. Could have moved the queen over to make room for the king to go here. I don't know if that was really necessary. Maybe it was. Defending this pawn could be useful. But I guess, like, how? How are they going to get a queen in there to attack? The bishop can't get in. I think the king runs again now that... Now that a rook controls the file, maybe? None of this nonsense? I don't know, I wouldn't be sad about that, but... Like, I mean, I don't know, this I guess is an option. How did they end up material anyway? Did they sack a piece at some point and I forgot? They must have done. Huh. Okay. So I still like this, but I think the bishop just ignores the threat and goes up here. Well, that unconnects their rooks. Disconnects, I guess, would be the word in English. But I think king here is like the only way to get my queen involved in the defense, which seems pretty important. Even though it's blocking this bishop. I think they don't yet have enough pieces on the attack over here to really make me sweat. If they sack the bishop, maybe. So I think for that reason I shouldn't... Oh, that's how they get a queen over there, huh? to attack this. I didn't even consider that possibility, although it makes sense in retrospect. Okay, but that's why we opened up this. And if they try something like bishop here, we could just take it. So my king's been very busy this game. Opponent's king has made only one move. What a lazy bum. I've captured here and then moved 2 more times. Or here, I think it was. I actually don't remember. Which of these? I can't have been here because there was a bishop, so yeah, I must have been here. Oh, it's my turn. When did that happen? They just backed up. Okay. I'm just going to keep walking away with the king. Brings another piece in. Gives me a space to put the bishop to connect the rooks. I guess they're imagining bishop here? To attack my queen? But then I can go here, so it doesn't really seem that productive. Oh, it's skewering to my rook as well. Whoops. Oh, also I could just take the bishop if they tried that. I'd lose this, and then this, so maybe I couldn't do that. Okay, I think I made a mistake by allowing this. I didn't look at what they were threatening. They're not going for it, though, huh? Doesn't this guard the key square? And really hem in the bishop, right? We control all of his dark squares. Okay, they're planning this. Why? I mean, getting a rook in is nice, but captures might be okay. There's also a rook here. Nope, loses to the bishop. I'm not sure what this is all about. Suppose takes, and then they recapture and they're attacking the knight. I don't like that so much. Takes, seems fine. They get a somewhat active rook, but I'm controlling most of the squares he could enter on. Actually, like all the ones in my... So it would be for like this, I guess. So I think we just don't take here. I could even make this push. To take away their ability to push past, which might be a little bit unpleasant. I mean, okay, this knight will be a little bit unhappy because he's pinned to my king if they get a rook on this file, but they can't do that so quickly. King can just come up here and hold together the pawns. It feels bad to have the king so active in a game with all the majors and both bishops, but he seems to be holding it together. And king up here would allow rook to reinforce like that. Yeah, what are you gonna do, you dang old rook? Come here? I guess maybe bring the queen over would be an idea? Yeah, that's kind of an idea, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I think queen here is a pretty cool idea. This pawn is pinned now, and the knight would be falling. Yeah, this seems horrible. Yeah, very horrible. I think this defense would have made more sense. Okay. I'm getting to move out of it, I guess. Not really any knight moves. I think they should have brought the queen over. I'd like this someday soon. Or actually, maybe rook here is better. Yeah. That activates a rook who's currently not active. Okay, another sack. That's exciting. Planning what? Queen here? Check. It's not checked. There's a pawn here. What's the follow-up to this? After takes, I'm controlling, like, all of this file. And this diagonal is okay? I mean, my king is exposed. Okay, great. You finally did it. You skewered me. You could have done that a year and a half ago. Although, did you? Can I really do this? This spot is defended twice by the queen and the knight. Or the pawn, rather, if I put the queen knight the knight here. I don't know. I still don't feel at all safe here, but I'm up material, and their pieces aren't really coordinated, but neither are mine. Yeah, so I thought maybe the queen would come over. I guess she's threatening both of these pieces. One of them will fall, right? King up, defend both. That's a little bit much. Um, that's so brave. Would I be willing to let them take here with check? I don't think so. So I kind of have to defend it. The only way to do that would be queen here or king here. And I think after queen here, it's like I'm I'm dropping the knight very badly, right? So I think we go in for this. Dare them. I don't know. I think eventually they'll be able to pile up enough on this knight. Yeah. Or the pawn. I mean, this is pretty serious. And this drops the knight, doesn't it? Yeah. Drops the knight and probably the game. I hate this bishop. I thought they would try to pile up on the knight and that would give me a turn, but no. They're going after the pawn. So what do I do here? Just give them the pawn? It's hard to just do that. I lose some serious king safety when I try. There's this, but then like queen here, queen here. Also, like it's not even really a checkmate threat because these rooks will be there. This? No. Knight here. Any knight move just gives up the queen and the game. I think the game is gone already. And it kind of has to be a king move right back to where he was a minute ago, sadly. Or here? Ugh. So coming up to defend was a bad idea because they can just... I thought they would try to pile up on the knight and I would have time to, like... I don't know. I guess I couldn't get there anyway. But now, if they take the knight... I think they should take the pawn, but then I have this, right? If they try to take the knight, that's a lot of trades. I guess they would take with the rook. So that the queen doesn't risk getting traded. But if they take with the queen, I do have this. Attacking her and opening this square up for rooks. Okay. Rook, I assume? Yeah. So I want to go to a dark square, and I want to go backward. It shouldn't be this one, so I guess here? They can skewer my king, but I think that might be okay. Or it's not, like, I would have to move out of the way, but the rook is defended, so... Oh, no, that's just... I have to go here. Oh. Yeah. This is a problem. They can pile up on that, I think. This is the only legal move. And then it's checkmate. Okay. Well, definitely a tough game. I was badly under attack for a long time, but yeah, until the king stepped up, it was actually okay. I just like didn't see this coming. I'm just supposed to give up the pawn with check. Seems like a problem. But apparently it's okay. And it activates another piece. Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm up material. I should not be trying to hang on to this totally useless, unprotected pawn. I mean, it's not useless, but I should be trying to activate another piece to the defense and be like, okay, yes, you can take this with check if you want. But then what do you do? Apparently that's the wrong response. No, it just hadn't finished calculating. Okay. I'm not totally clear on why they can't just double up here, though. Like, why not this? Okay, we have to chase away the queen. I see. Oh, and skewer her to the rook as well. Hmm. That's why they're not supposed to, wait. I was looking at imagining this, and the bishop move is even stronger. But for some reason it says here? Oh, because the queen doesn't have any other squares to go to. Aside from this way. That's her way out. Right? Suppose, a nothing move. Bishop here, where does the queen go? Not along this diagonal, not here. This is covered by a knight. This, they're like knight discoveries. Maybe. Actually, why can't she go here? No, we just... okay. Sure, we just win some material. But we get it anyway, right? I don't know. Alright, what were my other big problems? Oops. Wait, is it skipping one or not? Learn from your mistakes. It like highlights this, and then it jumps to this one for no reason. It says this was a mistake, but it just doesn't want to show it to me. I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, I gave up that knight, pawn. It says go here. Okay, hang on. It says go here, because if takes, we get this, and they're never... well, no, wait a minute. They can take with the knight. Then we get this pawn. They get this one back, and it's a pretty even position. Oh, but I get this attack. Huh. Oh, and this is guarded by the knights. They can't even block. And likewise here. Although we don't have to yet, I guess, because it's pinned. Sure. Just develop. Now that they make me, we do this trade. Okay, but I win material in the end. Anyway, so... they're not supposed to go this far. Huh. This capture, I knew I didn't like it. But I wasn't sure what else I was supposed to do. Oh, that's cute. Push the pawn here. Defending the pawn and also attacking this. If takes, we get... This doesn't look that good? Why is this good? I don't know, I guess their pawns suck. I thought if takes, we would, like, go here. But apparently not. Okay, I mean, this is what I get for accepting a gambit I know nothing about. And this knight sack isn't actually good. It says you actually can go here and just hang out in this area, huh? Or not in this area, but I was just... With the light square bishop, it seems like this is inches from checkmate, but I guess the rook is right here. That's true. My goal was to get the rook over to this open file, but I guess stopping the queen from arriving here is an important enough job. What were they supposed to do instead? Just pawn push? Interesting. Just push past, huh? I don't know, I thought it was important to hang on to a defender for the knight. Yeah, this, but I thought, like, my knight would come on, start having some trouble if I tried this at some point. Like, he's undefended now. And I really want him to maintain his position because he's controlling the bishop so well. And there's not really any way to... Oh, the bishop. This gives my bishop something to do. I was imagining, like, what if queen here? What am I supposed to do? Answer, bishop. And, I mean, eventually they could maybe get a rook here, like in 3 moves. But in that time, I could figure something out. So, okay. Oh, also, they can attack with the bishop. So suppose instead then bishop attacks. There's still this bishop move, right? But now the queen as well? Oh, we discover an attack on the queen. Cute. So I was like, this looks really bad because this pawn is pinned, right? And I saw this as the way to unpin. But actually, this is a much better way. Not to get the king out of the rook's view, but to get the pawn out of the rook's view by blocking it. Okay, and this again gives my bishop something to do. Right, supposing here. Actually, it says now you could step up if you want, or just drop the pawn. Eyeing up this square. Give black something to worry about. White, I mean. It says they can just take this. Alright, well, I don't know what I really learned from this game. Not much, I'm afraid. Like, there were obvious mistakes, but I don't know how to synthesize them into new knowledge. Or, the mistakes weren't obvious except for this one. Like, this is one that I should have spotted at the time. But I didn't really see what they were going to do. Whereas the others, I'm like... They weren't obvious to me until I asked the computer, and it says, yes, those were clear mistakes. and so it's hard to see like what I should have done, how I should avoid making the same mistakes again. Okay, well, I guess that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.